Hello, welcome to Lova. Today we'll see what is bona vacantia. Bona vacantia, have you heard about it? Okay, it simply means goods without an owner, or no one has any claim on that thing except the state. So we'll see the details in our video. What is that and what are the examples and all with case laws. Okay, let's check out. So what is bona vacantia? Let's check out. Bona vacantia. What does that mean? It means good without an honor or goods in which no one has any claim except the state. Okay, so it refers to property or assets that do not have a legal honor, often because the owner has died without a will or in the state, or honor cannot be traced. This property passes to the state or government as there is no one else to claim it. So when a property is set bona vacantia means the goods has no owner or a property has no owner. It goes back to the state. Okay. So bona vacantia applies when there is no non-owner of property. The government is entitled to take ownership of this property, which may be reclaimed if someone proves to be the rightful heir of honor. If some proof is produced and adduced, any proof is adduced by the honor's heirs and it is proved that this is the proper heirs of that deceased or so-called vacantia, so then it can be reclaimed and it will go back to the owner's heirs. So moving on, the key points about bona vacantia is the ownerless property. So, bona fides typically applies to property that is unclaimed or abandoned. This can include a variety of assets such as money, land, personal belongings, and even intellectual property. Government's right. What are the government rights in it? When property is considered bona vacantia, it is often transferred to the government, which assumes ownership until someone legally claims it. That example, heirs or rightful claimants. The next one is interstate estate. One of the most common situations where vacantia arises is when a person dies without a will and has no non-heirs. In such cases, the deceased person's estate is considered bona vacantia and will usually passes to the crown, that is, the state. Crown is called in UK and state in other countries. So, and whatever the state or whatever the country demands is. So the next one is unclaimed property. These are the key points which are saying. Okay, the unclaimed property. The next point is the unclaimed property is that it applies to property left behind by someone who cannot be located. The person has gone somewhere and nowhere can be located, so he's missing or something, so nowhere he can be traced. So in such conditions, okay, this is the property can be set as a bona vacantia. So these are the key points. What are the ownerless property, government's right, interstate estate, and unclaimed property? So in the case Attorney General versus G. Castle's Royal Hotels, in this case, involves the interpretation of property laws regarding government seizures of property when there was no clear owner. The court ruled that property belonging to someone who has died interstate without heirs could be claimed by the state as bona fide vacantia. It clarified the legal principles surrounding the state's ability to claim ownership of such property. So the state has every authority, every right to claim the property of a person who is a bona fide vacantia, or he was missing, or who has died without any heirs or without anyone leaving behind him, or if somebody is producing evidence, then the property can be reclaimed by them. the evidences should be such that it should not be biased, it should be very correct, it should be bona fide. After checking all that, the property, if it is found out that the property is to be given to the heirs, it will be it can be reclaimed by them, or the property will be sent back to the heirs by the government. Okay. So R versus the Attorney General. In this case, the High Court considered the legal concept of bona vacantia with respect to the claim for property that had passed to the crown due to the lack of heirs. So here the property has went back to the crown, so there was no heirs. The case dealt with the right claimant to discover property and the bona fide vacantia doctrine. So this is another case when there is no legal heirs, the property go back to the government. After producing, as I said earlier, after producing necessary documents, evidences, and when it is proved, it can be reclaimed. So this is bona vacantia. Now we'll see in another maxim. So please do share, subscribe, and like if you like my video, so that you'll get the notifications of the coming up videos. Okay, thank you.